Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Warriors in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
Hey, you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year? How incredible is that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height, and he has a quick release. You know, he probably has the prettiest shot in the game.
I would agree with that.
37 and a quarter.
Right.
And your career high was?
41.
41 is your career high. 30.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
And Robin Lopez, a guy never shy about doing the grunt work. But his offense, I believe, really underrated. Just a solid finisher at the rim. Also a great offensive rebounder.
Green kicks to Durant. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. Yes, Kevin, when we talked about this game, he said his concern was how to handle Rajon Rondo. He said, quote, Rondo has no problem getting to the middle of defenses and finding open teammates. We have to make him become more of a jump shooter. Let's see if they can do just that.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Rondo. Lopez passes to Rondo. Mirotic, a screen on Curry. And again, it's Rajon Rondo.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's Rondo, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Lopez a screen. Three-pointer, and Thompson sends it back. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Warriors with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Iguodala, good, and Curry gets the assist.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Rondo dishes to Butler. Mirotic passes to Butler. Lopez a screen. Butler attacking. Releases from 15. And that one's good by Lopez.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Green inside. Lopez is there. Iguodala wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lopez kicks to Butler. Back to Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
First one falls for him.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
And both free throws good for Lopez.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Durant, no good.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Green, no luck. The Bulls leading by 7. Wade on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Wade dishes to Lopez. From 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lopez has got 6.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And here's Rondo following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Back to Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They get the rebound. Lopez, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
One shot.
So Iguodala will go to the line. It's on Rajon Rondo. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Wade can't hit.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to Butler. Green with the block. And here is Curry. And Thompson kicks to Durant. From the corner. Green inside the three-point line. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Rondo. Pass to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Now the feed to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Draymond Green. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Count the bucket. Wade's got 5 points so far. checked in for Draymond Green. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. And here's Golden State. They're on an 11-2 run. Curry passes to Durant. They set the pick. The dish to Thompson. No good with the triple.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And he gets the bucket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
From deep, Iguodala. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Curry, wide open, traps in the tray. Curry's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Gibson. He feeds it to Wade. Back to Gibson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for most of his career, Taj Gibson has been a tremendous role player up front. GA, he's been extremely steady over 6 full seasons.
And Kevin, he gives you a lot of energy and athleticism when he enters the game. He's got the great length with that 7'4" wingspan. But to me, it's not just about having it. It's about the fact that he utilizes it, and it really allows him to get in there and attack the backboard and contest shots.
McAdoo is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Then for the Bulls, Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. McDermott comes in for Butler. And it's Calderon in for Rajon Rondo. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, you know, talking about Gibson, he started 70 games his first year and made the all-rookie team. But thereafter, had been mostly a 6-man off the bench through last season. It happens, but it's still somewhat unusual for a guy to go backwards like that.
Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Wade, great D that time from Durant.
And talking about Gibson, if he ever wants to be seen as a high-level starter, he needs to work on a few things. More bankable moves in the post, more fluid post game, if you will, and really increased strength and consistency. I think those things will carry him to that starting 5.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Klay Thompson. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Gibson. Wade on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Calderon. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Gibson setting the pick for Calderon. Looking to end the run. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That's good. Pachulia's got his first 2 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside Gibson. Feeds to Calderon. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Shots good by Gibson.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pachulia dishes to Thompson. 11 feet out and he hits it. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
There's 1:38 left in the first. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. He even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And, you know, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA, already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Durant at the elbow. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Gibson with the screen on Thompson. Thompson against Calderon. Gibson setting the pick for Calderon. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Calderon's got his first points of the game. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, you know, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Wade outside. This one for 3. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
It comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I want to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Curry is out there with Livingston, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And that one's good by Butler.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for Steph Curry.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Mirotic has a wide open look. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Iguodala. 7 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Mirotic. The Bulls keep it alive. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Calderon kicks to Mirotic. Well, their pass it to Lopez. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Bulls trail by 9. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Lopez a screen. Calderon dishes to Lopez. The layup missed.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Livingston passes to Curry. Another miss by Curry. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Mirotic. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that one's good by Butler. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Here's Curry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Rondo kicks to Calderon. They set the pick. They get a hand on it. Here is Livingston, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he gets it to go. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Calderon with it. To the inside, Lopez. That ball's nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Curry. Passes to Looney. Iguodala outside. Dishes it to Curry. Takes a 3. Another miss by Curry. Bulls trail by 9. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Mirotic. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Mirotic has got 7 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Iguodala. 10 points for him. He kicks to Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Rondo. He has 6. And the pass to Calderon. Rondo with a screen for Calderon. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Iguodala. Green, the screen. Iguodala kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Warriors with some changes. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Wade comes in for Jose Calderon.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Rondo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Kicks it to Wade. Off the pick. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wade's got 9 points. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
It's stolen by Curry, and now Curry running the floor all by himself. That's his 4th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. McDermott dishes to Rondo. It's tipped. Here's Durant. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the pick. Rondo passes to Butler. The feed to McDermott. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. And he gets it to go.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Left side Butler unloads from 13. The shot will not go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
James Michael McAdoo's checked in for Golden State. And a change for the Bulls. Portis, he's checked in for Butler. The Warriors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to McAdoo. Back to Curry. There's the dish to Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Pachulia's got his 2nd basket of the night. Outside Rondo. There's the screen. Pass to McDermott. Gibson the screen. 5 to shoot. Wade on the wing, and stolen by McAdoo. Curry against Wade. Curry dishes to Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Outside Gibson. He feeds it to Wade. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. And that one's good. Gibson's got 9.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. It's stolen by Rondo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
One thing you can say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers.
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the big 3 in Boston. That year, it was the big four.
And, you know, guys, on the topic of Rondo, you look at his playoff career now. I mean, in 2009, he averaged nearly a triple-double in the postseason. I mean, this guy has great instincts, but he has to have the ball to orchestrate the way he's most effective.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for McAdoo. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And going back to what we were saying, what you hope with Rondo is that he can get back to his full level of confidence. He tore the ACL in 13. He was traded in 14 and lost his way a little bit, but he's still young enough to have several really good years in front of him. You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Now here's Rondo, 7 points in the game, and the Bulls with another miss.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. You know, do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
Bulls trail by 14. Now, here's Wade. He's got 9. McDermott passes to Gibson. Wade outside. Clock at 4. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Rondo passes to Portis. Durant with the steal. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Durant from outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Kevin Durant, that's his second personal foul.
For Chicago, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Gibson. No good on the second free throw. Rondo against Durant. Feeds it to Iguodala. Right side Curry. Fires for 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, you've earned a rest. Guys, back to you at the table.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Warriors leading by 21.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Jimmy Butler, Robin Lopez out there with Mirotic, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Wade in at the 2.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
He hits both from the stripe. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside Rondo. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft heat.
Lopez outside, inside, shoots it. Green with the block, and they're able to recover. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Butler against Thompson. Butler kicks to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him, and it's Green missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wade kicks to Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 12 in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry dishes to Green. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Durant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 16 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Iguodala. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
Now here's Wade. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's Mirotic. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry kicks to Green. Passes it to Durant. And Mirotic sends it back. Inside, it's deflected. Here's Wade. The shot no good. Good D by Thompson.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
Wade passes to Butler. Lopez dishes to Rondo. To the paint. Now Iguodala. He's got 15. Thompson right side. From 10 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
Now here's Rondo. He has 7. Wade misses.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And then Durant with the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's a good screen. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Back to Rondo. And here we go. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Wade outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Rondo against Curry. And here's Iguodala outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound on the night.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Now here's Butler. He's got 10. Count that one.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
And here's Rondo. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Rondo drives in. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 4 points this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Durant with the steal. And here are the Warriors now. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Warriors leading by 23. Curry passes to Livingston. Dishes it to Green. He kicks it to Curry. Green with a screen on Calderon. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Livingston, that's good.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
And here's Calderon. There's a screen. The pass to Gibson. Goes up on the wing. Here's Butler. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here is Livingston. At the top of the key, Curry. Now here's Pachulia, defended by Gibson. Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Calderon dishes to Butler. Pass to Portis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Calderon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. McDermott passes to Portis. Unloads. McDermott can't get it to go.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Kicks it to Pachulia. It's Durant on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 22 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
But they recover it. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Calderon has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Calderon's got 5.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from 3. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
It's stolen by Calderon. Pass to Portis. Back to Calderon. Here's Gibson. Can't hit. Durant with some nice D. Getting back to Jimmy Butler's shooting, he looks fantastic with his form now. He's worked so much out in his mechanics, as you know, Greg. So much dedication, and that hard work has really begun to pay off.
And you know what? Jimmy Butler should serve as an example for so many young players of what can be accomplished with the tremendous work ethic. I mean, this is a guy that shot the ball well from behind the arc, 83% from the free throw line. And you wonder, given this young man's fortitude, just how much higher those percentages go and how much better he can become.
Here is Livingston following the score by Taj Gibson. Out to the right wing. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Shoots from 12. And Gibson sends it back. Outside Butler. Inside, the feed to Calderon. From outside the arc, they grab their own miss. Warriors leading by 22. Curry kicks to Durant. Green against Calderon. Pachulia dishes to Curry. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got 28.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Calderon with it. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, Durant did a nice job, created space for that shot.
Rondo passes to Mirotic. Wade outside. All alone. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Iguodala kicks to Pachulia. That one goes. Count it.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Shoots from 14. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Livingston kicks to Pachulia. Thompson against Wade. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Pachulia. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Shooting for Golden State, Zaza Pachulia. At the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. James Michael McAdoo's checked in for Iguodala. Looney comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kim English in for Sean Livingston. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And it's blocked by Mirotic. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Miller's checked in for Pachulia.
David Miller.
Here's McAdoo. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lopez a screen. Brooks against Thompson. Lopez a screen on Thompson. The drive by Brooks. Lopez. Good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Lopez. He has 18 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Here's Mirotic following the score by Golden State. Step back shot. The Warriors pull it in.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the chippy right there. Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Offensive rebound. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Looney. Thompson inside the line. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And English kicks to McAdoo. Here's English. Rebound Brooks. For Chicago, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Nikola Mirotic. Warriors leading by 23. Here's English. The dish to Thompson. He feeds it to English from 17 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Here's Mirotic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for McAdoo. Durant comes in for Looney. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miller. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kim English. Chicago also making some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Dunleavy. Wade comes in for buckets. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. Curry against Rondo. Launches it. Mirotic's shot is off. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Wade against Curry. Feeds it to Mirotic. Off target from outside.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And Chicago has possession. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Butler on the wing, guarded by Curry. Offensive rebound, Lopez. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Shooting for Golden State, Robin Lopez with 1.
Warriors leading by 21. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 32 points for Steph Curry.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Lopez. Lopez a screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Finished off the break. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Mirotic the screen. Rondo passes to Butler. Uncovered. Good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Wade with no one around. Green with the rebound. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So it's the Warriors now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass To set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice. No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Now here's Durant. Thompson for three. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Curry. After Dwayne Wade's miss, 11 feet away, Thompson misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Rondo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And some changes here for the Warriors. McAdoo is checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Dawkins subbed in for Klay Thompson. Chicago also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Mirotic. Doug McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Calderon in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Durant. No good there with the step-back J. Wade outside. Lopez right side. Passes it to Portis. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Dawkins. Dishes it to Curry. There's a good screen. He kicks it to McAdoo. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Here's Portis. Calderon kicks to Lopez to stop the drought, and the shot no good, a bit short. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Brooks. Now the pass to Lopez. Bulls moving the ball around. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Golden State now. They're on an 18-7 run. Dawkins kicks to Curry. Pass to McAdoo. They set the screen. They double-team Curry. Here's Looney. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Now here's Brooks. Got a piece of it. Left side Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders, always thinking about things on that end.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow, I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.